Hey everyone, let's talk about Bitcoin. Sorry for disappearing for 3 days. I have been sick. I haven't recovered yet, but I am better to make the videos. It's sitting at 110,377 and I have been sharing updates in VIP, even though I was away, but at least I could share text messages. And of course, for the members, I did upload another video. Things have not changed. We talked last time about certain levels and the overall direction of the market. We talked about that there can be pumps, but all of these pumps can be misleading. The reason for it is very simple. If you look at a structure, you have a high, but it is lower than the previous one. You have another high lower than the previous one, and this is the third high that is pretty much questionable. It is lower than the previous one, but we don't know if it is going to be the case or not, because right now it is in a downward journey. At least we have three higher lows and higher lower highs. And if you hear sounds, it's my cat. He decided to sink. Anyway, the overall situation of Bitcoin is that if it is not closing above $112,000, we don't have any kind of certainty with the upward direction. We cannot claim that, okay, the upward journey has started. And we can clearly see that today and yesterday, it did make an attempt towards $112,000. Not even a single candle with the body bothered closing above it. It's only the wicks. The bodies of the candles are missing, and of course what we need is 2 daily candles with the bodies closing above $112,000. Only then we can have a confidence of almost about 70% that okay, it is a reversal. We are going to go and hit 115 at least, and then we will again decide, can it go above and start the bullish trend towards new higher high of Bitcoin, which is above $125,000. All that stuff. But 112 is the minimum. Below 112, you have doors open for everything. We were missing on $107,000, and it went and it touched it 2 times, 107,255. Initially, this was the case scenario. Initially, it went to 108,600. It was struggling with 107. It wasn't delivering. It was giving fake hopes by pumping up, making people think that okay, it is reversing, but it was not. And that's the beauty of having a target and discussing that okay, we need this certain target that we want Bitcoin to go and hit. And if you're wondering why are we obsessed with $112,000, it was because of this double top structure. The neckline of this thing is at 112. And the minimum deliverance on this structure was up to 107. So we have seen the minimum deliverance. Bitcoin has done that. Now the only thing we want from Bitcoin is to either break above 112 and reverse the structure and start going up, or continue with the downward journey and do a maximum deliverance on this structure and go towards 102. But like I've said previously, if you are seeing Bitcoin below 110, which is a psychological support, not a TA support, that leads to all kind of ambiguity and questionability when it comes to Bitcoin. People are not that bullish or excited. They think that Bitcoin is in a questionable area, and they would think Bitcoin is going to drop further, and they are scared. So Bitcoin is in a very, very tricky situation. Right now it is sitting at 110,300. But it's not enough, and I think that if we are not going to gain momentum, Bitcoin will continue to bleed. We need to see Bitcoin above $112,000 for more than 2 days to have confidence. If it is not there, you should prepare for 102. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.